ganda kasi ng trato, ang ganda ng pag-aalaga ng Cagayan sa amin, ang ganda ng lahat, yung accommodation, yung suporta ng tao. Yun, siguro yun yung passion talaga ng players is makikita mo talaga passion sa volleyball.
Yung liga kasi dito, you can always feel the hospitality. Plus yung nararamdaman mo yung eagerness na mag-sponsor ng mga sports competition. Siyempre gusto namin yung nandoon yung suporta sa sports ng Cagayan.
Every time we get excited, myself or most especially, because every single year it gets better and better. And of course, every single year we're able to pull in more competitive players also to join. Based on my own experience, it's very personalized. Everyone, of course, people who manage it, people who organize it, they make sure that we always have a technical meeting. They make sure to inform us if there are going to be changes. And of course, I feel that they're very, very hospitable and they're taking very good care of us, of all the delegation.
Oo naman, no doubt about it, no second thoughts. Alam ko, alam namin na masusuportahan talaga mag-host ng isang malaking event, na over the past years, nasanay na sila. So alam na nila lahat yung pangyayari. Nakastay kami sa maayos na hotel, yung pagkain namin, maayos din. Hindi lang Palarong Pambansa. Kahit more bigger scale of competition, kayang-kaya na ng Cagayan talaga. Kayang-kaya na. Palaro, dito na nyo gawin.
Yes, pero sobrang ready po. Kasi makikita naman natin sa venue ng games, napakalaki po siya. Kaya-kanya po niyang mag-accommodate ng maraming fans. At yun naman yung pinagsistayan naman namin is sobrang ganda naman para naman makapag-relax kami at nagiging komportable yung pahinga namin.
I think ready na yung Cagayan province to handle Palarong 2016. Yes, in fact my question is the national event ready to be held here in Cagayan? Because I'm pretty sure, especially once the sports complex is finished, it's gonna be one hell of a Palarong Pambansa 2016 if they're gonna come.
Hello, Filipinos. Welcome to Cagayan, this smiling land of beauty. The Department of Education Region 2 is making a bid to host the Palarong Pambansa 2016. The province of Cagayan and the Cagayanos give their full and total support and commitment to said endeavor. The Department of Education Region 2, the province of Cagayan, the Cagayanos have prepared well for the past 3 years so that we will be awarded the hosting of the Palarong Pambansa 2016. We have constructed and improved sporting facilities and billeting quarters for the participating athletes. There are many hotels and inns to accommodate guests and visitors who will be coming to the province. Plans for security, peace and order, traffic management, and sanitation have been prepared and laid out. We are ready to host the Palarong Pambansa 2016. Give us the hosting of the country's biggest and most prestigious sporting event. We will make this Palarong Pambansa the best ever. Maraming salamat po.
The province of Cagayan has long been seasoned in hosting national sports events. Our first hosting experience dates back in 1949 during the Bureau of Public Schools Interscholastic Meet. The first national sports event held outside Manila after the Second World War, and the province's last stint in hosting the Palarong Pambansa was in 1981. Delegates and guests from the different parts of the archipelago has a taste of friendly competition and an opportunity to enjoy the unique facets of the Cagayana culture. Since then, Cagayan keeps a steady roster of sports events and other similar activities with various sectors of the community participating and contributing to their success. The latest of which is the hosting of the National State Colleges and Athletic Association Olympic Games in February of this year. Some 5,000 athletes, coaches, and officials from 112 state colleges and universities in the country's 16 regions joined the event. The hosting of this event was a resounding success. Moreover, the Cagayan Sports Complex with the province of Cagayan as a host has become the home of the Cagayan Valley Regional Athletic Association, Regional Private Schools Athletic Association, Inter-Office, Inter-Agency, Inter-Town, and Intercollegiate Athletic Meets, and as well as the Inter-Toda sports events which have been organized and supported by the provincial government since 2008. Furthermore, annual Friendship Games regularly highlight the celebration of the founding anniversary of the province, which enjoins institutions like Ateneo de Manila University, University of Santo Tomas, Far Eastern University, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Philippine Air Force, Philippine Navy, commercial teams and other school-based teams to come together in a spirit of camaraderie and friendly competition. Sports competitions for the Cagayanos are more than recreational activities. They are important undertakings of the provincial government. Cagayan boasts of our Cagayan Rising Suns and Cagayan Lady Rising Suns, basketball and volleyball teams respectively recognized for the top caliber players who have joined the Philippine National Games and Shakers Volleyball League. Rest assured that we are more than ready to host once again the Palarong Pambansa. Cagayan embraces the philosophy of promoting sports as a way of life. Governor Alvaro T. Antonio's agenda on kalusugan aims to encourage every Cagayano to lead and live an active and healthy lifestyle. With its bid of catapulting Cagayan to be a national sports tourism hub in the country, the provincial government of Cagayan marches on with the Palarong Pambansa drumbeat with a highly concentrated games concept. The world-class Cagayan Sports Complex shall be the main venue of the Palarong Pambansa 2016. A total amount of 250 million pesos was earmarked by the provincial government for the rehabilitation and upgrading of sports facilities, aside from the 10 million pesos for the improvement of other significant aspects such as peace and order and public schools facilities. Cagayan undertook the refurbishing of the decade-old sports complex. The 5.7-hectare Cagayan Sports Complex, accessibly located at the heart of Tuguegarao City, is a sprawling complex of football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, tennis, sepak takraw, track and field, and swimming facilities. At least 13 sports events can be held simultaneously. The expansive grandstand and bleachers can accommodate more than 10,000 spectators. Its design guarantees a vantage point from wherever spectators stand. The sports complex is a haven for joggers, athletes, and sports buffs. Manned and maintained 24/7, this state-of-the-art rubberized track oval not only caters to athletes and sports enthusiasts, but also to those who love going around the oval to relax after a long and stressful day. An Olympic-sized swimming pool and a 25-meter warm-up and practice pool are additional amenities in the sports complex. The crowning piece of the sweeping sports complex is the newly built Cagayan Sports Coliseum, which symbolizes Cagayan's commitment to sports development of the Filipino athlete. and stands as a beacon of the nation's dream of honing world-class Filipino athletes. The fully air-conditioned Coliseum houses basketball and volleyball courts and is ideal for other indoor games and activities. The majestic structure can hold about 5,000 spectators. With high-definition closed-circuit television tucked in strategic places for security and safety of the crowd, the Coliseum is Cagayan's version of the Cuneta Astrodome and SM Mall of Asia Arena. Restrooms are clean and accessible. Food stalls and business establishments dot the vicinity. Visitors need not to scour the area searching for food and refreshments, as the stores are stationed nearby. Taking the lead in promoting the rights and welfare of persons of special needs, provision of facilities and space for their comfort and convenience are in place. Sports facilities that adhere to national and international standards of big universities in the city of Tuguegarao, as well as those in nearby municipalities, shall complement the Cagayan Sports Complex. Rest assured that we are way ahead than the scheduled preparations for the Palarong 2016. We are more than ready. Our billeting areas, with a total of around 1,000 rooms, are all set for occupancy anytime. The comfort and security of athletes and delegates tops the provincial government's priority list. The province wishes to provide a comfortable and a serene environment to serve as a second home to delegates during their week-long stay. Billeting and accommodation for delegates was systematically planned and coordinated with the 21 schools found within the 10-kilometer range from the Cagayan Sports Complex. A comprehensive inspection was conducted by the provincial government for strict compliance of the prescribed 1:25 toilet ratio. Adequate water and sanitation facilities are ensured, and the construction of additional shower rooms, wash areas, toilets, and kitchens is underway. Communication facilities and Wi-Fi internet connectivity shall be put in place to service the needs of participants. An uninterruptible power supply shall be ensured, and standby generators shall be stationed in every billeting quarter. A team of maintenance personnel shall be assigned to maintain the upkeep of the billeting areas, and a security team shall be deployed to ensure safety of the delegates and their belongings. Tuguegarao City, the business and education hub of Cagayan, is accessible by land and air. 487 kilometers from Manila, Tuguegarao City is a 10 to 12-hour ride by bus or private vehicle, or a 45-minute travel time by plane. Tuguegarao City is a tricycle city with more than 10,000 tricycles plying the streets. Jeepneys and vans are also ready to bring passengers to their choice destinations. Innovative traffic schemes will be executed, such as having roads and parking spaces partially or fully dedicated to the Palarong Pambansa delegates and spectators. For delegates and visitors who wish to tour the city to explore the markets, shops, and nearby historic spots, the Calesa may provide them with a delightful sightseeing experience, as guests can discover the nooks and crannies in the city and meet the friendly and hospitable Cagayanos. Connectivity and telecommunication is never a problem in Tuguegarao City, as major commercial telecommunication systems, including an extensive wired and wireless networks, are readily available. Wi-Fi is a usual feature in business establishments, restaurants, schools, hotels, and inns. The province of Cagayan will ensure the widest media coverage of the sports event, reaching out to the sports enthusiasts and aficionados all over the country and abroad. A flexible space for the media with sufficient capacity to meet all demands in a centralized location close to the venue where majority of the games will be established. The current energy capacity and water supply in Tuguegarao City is stable, sufficient, and reliable. Backup systems are in place such as generator sets and substations to ensure uninterrupted supply. As sustainability through sports is one of the mission of the province, environmental conservation and preservation is substantial. Proper waste management is enforced. Access to banks is convenient with 21 commercial, 5 government and 15 rural banks in the city. ATMs are strategically located near shopping centers, hospitals, restaurants, and food chains. Furthermore, the city of Tuguegarao has a sufficient number of hotels and inns to accommodate guests and participants. The mouth-watering aroma of Pansit Batilpatong beckons visitors to try this local treat. Tuguegarao City's pansiterias may look like ordinary-looking huts with makeshift tables and benches, but what awaits the customer is one of the best-tasting pansit that rivals the famous La Paz Bachoy, Pansit Malabon, Pansit Molo, and Pansit Habhab, to name a few. With Cagayan's 2 tertiary hospitals and 13 private hospitals, the province is ready for the medical needs of the surge of athletes and visitors during the Palarong 2016. Doctors, nurses, and health personnel ensure prompt and efficacious health services. Medical personnel trained to respond to emergencies and to administer first aid will be deployed in the different game venues and billeting areas. A fully equipped clinic shall be made available at the Cagayan Sports Complex to ensure quick response to emergencies. Ambulances and medical equipment will be on standby at all times. The province of Cagayan offers a state-of-the-art healthcare services. For any eventuality, Cagayan Provincial Climate Change and Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office and Council, the 24/7 rescue team is ready all the time. All measures will be put in place to ensure safety of every delegate and guest. The province of Cagayan takes pride of its excellent peace and order situation, having the general welfare of every Palarong delegate and spectator as a premium responsibility and accountability. A unified and integrated command structure will be executed. Police authorities will be visible in the game venues, billeting areas, and the streets of the city. Force multipliers and barangay tanods will help patrol on foot the billeting areas. The Palarong Pambansa 2016 management team is composed of responsible officers of the Provincial Sports Committee, the local government unit of Tuguegarao City, the Department of Education Regional, Division, and City offices, the proposed billeting schools, the Philippine National Police, and the Bureau of Fire Protection, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, the Provincial Tourism Office, the Provincial Information Office, volunteer groups, and other government and non-government organizations. Each member brings to the management team his personal and institutional commitment to make the Palarong Pambansa in Cagayan not only a roaring success, but a fitting tribute to the Filipino athlete. The Palarong Pambansa shall be your enduring and lasting legacy to the Filipino youth. With so much hopefulness, we Cagayanos are more than enthusiastic to prove that we have the capacity to host the grandest sports festivity in 2016. We commit an awe-inspiring and monumental Palarong Pambansa 2016. The countdown is on. The clock is ticking. 2016 Palarong Pambansa is near. The province of Cagayan is very much ready to roll out the red carpet to a multitude of athletes and guests. Cagayanos hail! Maddulo kamo! Welcome to the Palarong Pambansa 2016!